Hello. Welcome to Car Expert YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe us. Let's start with the obvious elephant in the room. The new 2017 Audi S5 looks mostly like the model it replaces. Is that a bad thing? We headed to Portugal to test out the S5 on the country's serpentine back roads, and to see if there's something more substantive behind its evolved exterior. Only compared to the decidedly more evocative Mercedes-AMG C43 Coupe does this felt S5 come across as a little frumpy. It takes parking the new S5 next to the old one to spot the details. A tweaked profile. A more pronounced belt line. A power dome hood. Narrower A-pillars. The new S5 is different, but the same, in that grand Audi tradition. Under hood, the differences are again evolutionary. The original S5 featured a 4.2-liter, naturally aspirated V8. A few years back, that was replaced by a supercharged 3.0-liter V6, which in turn has been supplanted in the 2017 S5 by a turbocharged 3.0-liter V6. The turbo, a twin-scroll unit nestled between the cylinder banks, helps the direct injection engine make a healthy 354 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. That power, 21 horsepower and 44 pounds-to-foot more than its predecessor, is channeled through Quattro all-wheel drive. The S5's cabin, like the C-classes, feels an entire class above BMW's two-door. Material choices are excellent throughout and, for such a complex car, the switchgear is logically arrayed. Few buttons are on the dashboard itself, and a big, 12.3-inch virtual dashboard takes the place of conventional gauges and works brilliantly. The highly configurable screen never washes out in harsh light and can be set to display virtual gauges with the tachometer front and center or a host of trip computer and navigation functions. A secondary screen propped on the center of the dash for Audi's MMI Plus infotainment looks like an iPad but is controlled by a big center console knob with a touchpad on its surface. More efficient software makes MMI Plus breezier to navigate than before. That's the kind of terrain where the S5 should be driven, roads that bring to mind the hunting grounds of its sporty, Quattro-equipped predecessors. These roads were selected to flatter the S5. And they did, to the new coupe's credit. The Audi S5 carries on much of what we loved about its predecessor, staying the course conceptually but updated with a new platform, a bucks-up interior, and enough technology to intrigue even the most hardened technophile.